Like a song I replay every 3 minutes and 30 seconds of every day. Written for us to recite every beautiful melody, a devotion every night. This potion might, this ocean might carry me in a wave of emotion. They ask you to marry me, and every word, every second and every third expresses their happiness more clearly than ever heard. And when I play them, every chord is a poem telling the Lord how grateful I am, because I know the harmonies possess a sensation similar to your caress. If you're asking me, I'm telling you it's yes. Take my hand in love, stand in love, God bless. Whoa. So, this song goes out to all the sweet people out there. Have a lovely, 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 lovely post-Valentine season.
Ah, Nakashi. An amazing stuff there. Right, you're welcome. This is another beautiful Sunday evening, and this is how we do it. We make sure that we invade your homes calmly, and then turn your world upside down. That is our mission tonight. I'm Frema Edunyami, and we've started already, Nakashi zooming in and making sure that we settle in beautifully. And I really love the tunes you are doing.
Thank you.
We are just wrapping up Valentine's, so it's really ideal. Now, how was your Valentine like?
Oh, it was good. I played for some lovers.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that was my
Valentine. Somebody should do this to me, man. but I mean, this is very interesting. How long have you been playing?
So I started learning about 6 years ago.
Okay.
And then I started getting confident about 3 years ago. So let's say 3 to 4 years. Because the first part.
And how was it been like?
It's been a great journey because I'm combining work. At first I was combining school. Okay. Now it's work and the sax. So it's pretty
where did you go to school?
KNUST.
Okay. And now where's work?
Work is an architectural firm around Airport Residential.
You like to do boy stuff. Sax.
My father used to play songs in the car during our car rides when I was going to school, and saxophone music was part, and I kind of caught the love for it. So I decided to invest in an instrument, and then the sax was at the back of my mind. I like to say it was inspired by God. So this is Papi CK. Okay. He's a musician friend, and he helps me around in Accra with both my music understanding and my playing at events as well.
So how long have you guys been working together?
About 2 weeks. Yes, we haven't been that long.
So now where do you want to take this to?
I want to see how far I can go with this. So let's just say I'm not stopping.
Okay. Basically. No, like that. But you get money out of this?
Here and there. Everybody
important.
needs it. So
no, you need something else, So I mean, having fun and making money out of that, I think that's really super cool.
Exactly.
But this is beautiful. We love you.
Thank you.
All right. So it's still live on the Upside Down Show, and today we are having conversations with people who are creating beautiful pieces. When it has to do with maybe fashion, entertainment, and all that, but it's making good money, then why not? We are very interested about. Now, when we come from this break, I'm going to talk to a gentleman who is making all of us super proud. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Upside Down Show.
Coming up. That's a beautiful dash there by number 7, who's got only the defense to beat. He looks around, the goalkeeper is coming close to him. Lovely dash. He's charged. And it's in. It's a goal.
With only one Ghana cedi, you can win 270,000 Ghana cedis in the Betway Item 13 jackpot. Dimuhine. Bet responsibly, not for persons under the age of 18. This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
On the Upside Down Show, we have a conversation with the young Ghanaian CEO of Caveman Watches, Anthony Dzamefe. He speaks about his journey, life, and family, alongside special appearances from Baden saxophonist Ewesi Nahushi and African soul artist Nene Na.
You're welcome back. This is the Upside Down Show, proudly brought to you by Sky Mineral Water. Now, they say that water is life, and if you are drinking it, it must be the very distilled one, and that is why we are so much in love with Sky Water. Try it, thank us later. Now it's time to have a conversation with our personality. It comes to some kind of attraction and all that, don't we like? Nice stuff. Yes, we do. And he is creating beautiful pieces. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about watches in our part of the world, it means that we are also talking about a gentleman called Anthony Dzamefe. Please help me welcome our guest for tonight, Anthony Dzamefe. Hey, fine man.
Hello, Frima. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Not bad.
Managing. Oh, you look super.
Thank you. I'm trying to be like you.
Oh, look at you. The Anthony that we know, huh? But how are you?
Not bad. Managing.
Are you wearing Caveman?
I don't have a choice.
No, you don't. But how come you're wearing this fine caveman? The one I have is not like this.
This is a new one. They're all fine, actually.
Oh, no, they are all fine. But, you know, I mean, there are finest, you know, for the classes. Yeah. So it means that caveman is for everyone.
Yep, it is.
So regardless of your personality, regardless of status, financial capabilities and capacity and all that, there's something for everyone.
No, ladies kind of like male-sized watches. They call them boyfriend watches, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, watches are now unisex. Let me just put it
well,
that way.
Nana will tell us about that, you know, when it comes, the boyfriend watches, and you, those wearing your boyfriend shirts and, you know, boxers and watches. We like it. It's fun. Yeah. But let's have a conversation about Anthony Dzamefe before Caveman. You know, now, it's like, Anthony or Caveman. I'm sure a lot of people call you Caveman.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And I try to remind them I'm Anthony, not Caveman.
No, but like Caveman, you probably can add Caveman Dzamefe. It's all right,
Maybe.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But tell us about growing up. Who are your parents? You know, and where you found your interest in watches and all.
Yeah, I grew up in the Volta region. Grew up in Hull.
Okay, it's all right.
What's what coming to say?
I was going to say that you have some powers, you know, to create beautiful stuff and all that.
I grew up in Hull.
You get it now.
My people will come after you.
No, I mean well.
Yeah, I grew up in.
We have some efforts in this house.
Yeah.
Paracetamol self they don't get. Not.
Anyways, you know, I grew up in the Volta region. Grew up in Hull. Raised by very strict parents.
Okay.
My mom had a shop, like a little boutique.
Okay.
So I used to come to Accra with my mom to Makola,
okay,
where she would come and buy things to send back to her shop to sell.
So you've been in like fashion world, you know, right from growing up?
Yeah, more of like a business world from my mother's side.
Yeah.
And my dad was with the customs, so he used to move around a lot.
Okay.
So I grew up mostly with my mom. My dad would come for some time and leave. Yeah.
Okay.
But they were very strict.
How strict is strict?
Very strict. Strict like
not let you be stubborn, not let you do bad stuff, and that is strict?
That's not strict, actually. That's a good thing.
Of course,
like
discipline.
I used to just go and play basketball, right?
Okay.
That's all I.
By then?
If I go home now, and it's 6:30, my mom would call me that, where are you? Come home, it's late.
No, it's fine. I mean, my parents do it to me.
Yeah, you know. She was kind of strict at the time, but I think now it had built
paid off
a kind of lifestyle in me that now that I have all the freedom, I still don't go out in the evenings.
Exactly. That's what it was instilling in you. Do you have siblings?
I have siblings. I have 3 siblings. I'm the third of 4 boys.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm the third.
Well, so do you mind sharing with us a little bit about your siblings, what they do, their names?
The first one is called Wilson.
Okay.
Then there's Edward. There's me, and then there's Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, so Wilson and Edward, they are in Accra. Robert is in Takrady.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Now, how are you guys like, you know, boys, so growing up, how was your home typically
it's
like?
It's kind of weird. My brothers and I, it's so strange. We grew up in the same house, right? But in some way, somehow, we grew together but apart.
What does that mean?
Great. So you come to the house and then everyone is in their rooms, doors locked. So it's like growing up in your own little world, but under the same roof.
Were you born with a silver spoon in your mouth? Because, I mean, playing basketball, doing that kind of stuff, mommy checking on you and all that.
I'm a street boy.
What do you mean by street boy? You don't look like a street boy.
I'm a hustler. I've been a hustler.
You can't be a hustler.
I am. Well, you know, let me give all credit to my parents. We didn't have excess of things, but we didn't lack things either. I had watched my mom doing all types of petty trading.
Yeah.
Send water to the market to sell water myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You have that kind of story, right?
Yeah.
As a motivational speakers kakra, inspirational speakers kakra, you know. And
You
then,
know, so it wasn't like a silver spoon, but
Okay.
I think our parents did the most to make sure that we had everything we needed, and that was just okay.
right. Now, share your educational background with us, where you went to school, how school was like for you and all.
I went to school. I started from Prince of Peace in Hope.
Okay.
Then went to Mauli Primary, Mauli JSS, and then went to St. Paul's or Sparko. And then from Sparko to UPS.
Okay. What did you study at UPS?
Initially, I did business administration.
Okay.
Then I went to do my national service, came back, and then did my degree in management, business management. But funny enough, when I was in the secondary school, I was a science student. So I was doing chemistry, physics, and biology, and elective mathematics.
Did that help in any way?
I think it did. Now I think everything has come together to help me. Because growing up, I used to draw a lot. My brothers, everybody knew how to draw.
Okay.
So when I was in secondary school, I would be doing the assignment for visual art students. So I used to draw really good.
Wow.
Then I was doing science, doing chemistry and physics. So now, so imagine after that going to do business in uni.
So it was shaping into
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit
now.
of everything coming together now. Because watchmaking requires a lot of artistry.
Yeah.
And my background in physics and
yeah.
all that also helping now. And the business knowledge from uni.
Yeah. And from your mom.
And from my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part was really crucial.
Now, the question I'm going to ask now, I want Nana to be here before I ask my question. Nana, where are you?
I feel scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I feel
There's
scared.
nothing you don't know.
Because Nana himself, you know, he likes to instigate things.
Then Nana, no, then Nana, no.
Charlie was good.
That
was good,
part,
was
Nana,
good, was
that
good,
part,
was
that
good.
part, that part.
I tried. Although you-
Nana, yes, Nana. Mwah. Thank you.
How you
darling.
doing?
I'm all right. Look, you
You see?
Look,
Relax, relax.
Roger,
Relax.
PK.
Oh.
Can somebody, oh my God.
I told you,
Can
Nana
somebody,
dear, Charlie.
you know, tails up and down. So we see, I beg you,
It's not that deep.
show us his socks, his shoe, everything.
It's not that deep. You
No,
understand?
say, Kumasi for Kasa when me out here say.
Oh, Naima, Mia de Mia.
No, you hear that thing. Tell me you hear that thing.
I
No,
see.
you like it.
The whole thing is that I've been looking for an opportunity to show off my caveman watch.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Charlie,
Talking about caveman.
Yeah.
Anthony owes me a caveman watch.
I know I
But
do.
we are by the street side. So
Don't bring it on.
I will let it pass. I will let it
You know, I will start to sweat right
I
now.
will let it pass. It's okay.
Yeah, but you sort it out.
I will, I have to.
Yeah.
Have you
you
seen
should.
his shoes?
You should.
It's Anthony. It's Anthony. It's Anthony. Yeah.
Bossu,
Chief,
Anyway,
how
Nana,
far?
from here now, I'll go borrow your jacket.
It's gotta be if your arms go inside.
I'll go borrow one, Charlie. I guess I'm
so,
sure.
so the question that I want to ask Anthony now is time and you date boo?
Charlie, the question no answer.
Yeah, the question be like combo package.
You know, it's a combo package. You know when they say
7.8 magnitude.
you know, they say answer question one, and question one has A, the A has
Yeah.
I. Then
Thank
you
you.
know,
I-
yeah.
I.
So,
I'm not married, but hopefully I'm on the way there.
oh, nice!
Hopefully I'm on the
Congratulations in
way.
advance. Hello, madam.
How soon?
Okay.
That one there be God, he go tell.
Hey, Basa.
Yeah,
But at least soon himself.
God,
2023,
God will do it.
2024.
God will do it. But I'm on the way, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm steadily on the way there.
Oh, then
Who is
congrats
she?
ahead.
Thank you very
Who
much.
is she?
Now let's-
No, no, no.
Let her rest.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
what was Val's day like?
Yeah.
To you? What was it like?
A lot of pressure at work. I think my whole team had been working extra hours trying to sort out people's
The
deliveries.
orders were coming in.
They were, yes.
Yeah, you ran
Yeah.
a promo actually.
We did a promo with City, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave a 50% cost.
Okay.
So that kind of helped people to, you know, get to customize their watches.
But those of us who couldn't get through because the lines were jammed, you know, on Tuesday, you know,
Yeah.
Charlie.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, no, it has gone there. That's why it is.
has
you know.
arrived.
Because the lines were jammed on Tuesday, so we couldn't get through. Any considerations?
It will happen. After here, we go discuss.
No, if it happens,
Sharp,
if it
sharp,
happens.
sharp,
But,
sharp,
but
sharp,
Anthony,
sharp,
let's
sharp.
now talk caveman.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned, I mean, the courses you studied in school, the training, I mean, the home training in business you got and everything, you know. At what point did you think that I want to go into watches? Because with everything you've said, I didn't see that coming in.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming myself. It was not anything I planned for. I never liked watches growing up.
Are you for real?
That's the irony of life.
The irony of
Can you
life.
imagine?
I never liked watches. I never had watches. So this whole thing was just I was working for a hotel at the airport, sort of like holding the placard at the airport for the hotel.
Yeah, then you have
when visitors come in.
Yeah, so I have the hotel name on the placard, and I'm there holding it above my head, hoping to find guests to the hotel.
Were you also the same person driving the car?
No, so when the guests come, I
take them and the driver
I get them and then call the driver. So we have a guest here going to the hotel. The shuttle will come for them.
Which hotel?
I usually don't like mentioning the name, but maybe I should. African Regent Hotel.
Okay. I mean, that was
I see the thing.
cool.
Sometimes they try to be modest about it, but you see, you could be a manager who loves your job so much, and so you go there to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
and sometimes, Nana, I always say that there are certain
So
places.
you weren't just employed to go and hold placards at the airport.
No, but certain places come with a certain kind of prestige.
Exactly.
So regardless of whatever you do there,
I know what he was trying to do. He's trying to paint that modest picture.
Oh, Jai.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you
what
resigned.
it was,
Yeah, so you resigned.
So I was there, and then
How long were you there for?
I was there for about 3 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 years, and then I realized something had to change.
Yeah.
I mean, I had dreams, I had plans of financial stability. Growing up, I had a vow that I made that I wasn't going to be 30 and not financially stable.
Hey, Charlie.
So when I was there at the airport, I'm like, wait, I've been here for 3 years and I haven't been able to save any money. You know that kind of job where you even spend the money before the month ends. You had even borrowed
Every day
some.
you're going to take salary advance.
Advance. You'd even borrowed monies before, So I'm like, wait, if I'm here for 3 years without any savings, logically, the next 3 years I'll still be here.
Exactly.
And nothing changes unless you change things, right? So I said, you know what, 30 is not too far away. If I'm going to change something, might as well be now. So I just took the bold decision and I resigned from my job.
Okay, now which year was this?
I resigned in, I think, 2015.
Okay.
And the target was to be
33 now. I'll be 33 in December.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay. So
So you're extremely
somewhere
young.
around 26 then.
Yeah. I actually left home when I left home and moved to Accra when I was like 20 or 19.
You left without the family.
Yeah. Like I moved from home.
And what was your plan? So I'm leaving my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I'm going somewhere else. I'm sure your family was still in Ho.
Yeah. Whole
And you
family
said,
was involved.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
So this is how it happened. So when I came to school in UPS, right?
Yeah.
Now coming to Accra, even before then, I used to come to Makola with my mom.
Yes.
So I'll be in the car looking at all the billboards, looking at the flashy cars passing by. And those are not things that you see in Ho. You don't see them in Ho. So I'm like, wow, there's so much happening in Accra, not in Ho.
Yeah.
So I figured if I had wanted to make it, I should move to where things are happening.
Where the action really is.
Yeah, so that had been my mind for a long time to move to where the competition was and not. I could have been in Ho and be very comfortable.
So now 1920, you decide to move. What was the plan?
My mom was just driving one day and I said, I want to leave home. Then she stepped on the brake. Where are you going? Who do you know in Accra?
Exactly.
And I said, I'll figure something out. She said, how? Where are you going? And I told her I would look for a place to rent. She said, okay, if I find a place, I should let her know.
Okay.
It went smoother than I thought. My mom was usually very strict. So I moved to live with a family friend.
Okay.
Mr. David
At where?
Bou. They lived around Spintex.
Okay.
So they took me in and I stayed with them for a couple of months while I was searching for a place to rent.
Yeah.
So I rented my first place in Medina. That place, man. When I opened both arms, I literally touched both walls. Yeah.
Was that prison cell or something?
That's how I actually.
But at least you were in Accra.
That's how I actually measured the room to buy my carpet.
Right.
With your hand.
Yeah. So I literally touched both walls, and the mattress that I took there was a mattress that I could fold into my backpack. That's how thin it was.
Wow.
So I moved in there with my mattress. And this is how the room is. So you put a mattress in there.
It's done.
When you lie down, you get up, you are at the door.
So today, when you drive around Medina, how do you feel? What kind of memories come back to you?
I have these little moments where I get the goosebumps because there's one thing about me that I find really weird is that anytime I put my mind to something, irrespective if I have the know-how or the money, once I want it, it's like my energy just goes there. And I have a long list of such things.
Okay.
Things that I had dreamt of before, and they all just happen.
Law of attraction. Huh?
One after the other, like everything I had wanted. And when I look at how
To the watches story we're talking about. Now I want to go into watches. When did you conceive that idea?
So when I resigned from my job in 2015, I was just selling watches, quite accidentally.
Oh, selling?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was trying to find opportunities. I tried managing some musicians, failed. I was.
Oh, what are these musicians? Are they still there? Are they stars now?
I see one of them still doing
who
music.
is that?
It's actually very interesting.
Has he blown up yet?
He's called Cute Boy or something. He was on one of these
And I do know
MTN.
Cute Boy.
He used to play the guitar a lot, but now he doesn't anymore. He sings.
We'll go and look for him.
He was on Mentor, right? Yeah, quite a smallish guy. It was he and some other people. So what happened was, I saw these guys playing the guitar, just walking, and I called them. You guys are doing really great. How about we do business together? So I'll get them to compose a song for somebody on their birthdays. Then I found people. So this is what I would do. I'll go on Facebook and look for people's birthdays. When I see your birthday coming up, I go to your friends list and find the closest people to you and message them. That Freema's birthday is around the corner. I have a great idea. Something she would really love. So we're going to get Freema's name or something about her. I'll have my guys compose music, and then we'll just surprise Freema when she's at lunch.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice,
So you did all that?
I did all that. So I would get these guys to perform for people on their birthdays, but it was not going very smooth. They were not being on
You
time.
had big dreams, you know?
They were not coming on time. They would mess up somebody's birthday plan because they said they'll get at 1 and they are there at 3, you know? And some way, somehow, they were having the itch to be more of like famous stars.
Yeah,
Not
celebrities.
do business and make money, you know? So that fell off. And then I started selling suits.
Okay.
So I'll go to Circle and buy.
Found you there.
All right.
I'll go and buy suits from wherever, you know, try and revamp them, make them look good and sell to people.
Who were your primary targets, like your market?
Friends. Really, yeah, people around me. So I used to sell suits, and then one day I just walked into a shop to buy a watch for the first time in my life.
Okay.
In 2015. And the watch was 150 cedis. And I had only 50 cedis on me. So I'm like, why a watch is that expensive? 150 cedis, why? So, you know, I left and then contacted somebody on social media who was selling watches for 50 cedis. So I called a guy, he came. Then I bought the first watch. I just put the watch on my hand, took a picture, posted it on my DP. The guy came, bought the watch, I made some profit. I was like,
How much did you sell the watch?
How much did you
yeah,
sell
I
it for?
know.
How much did you sell for?
I had a question, but I was trying to
That's the question.
How much did you sell it for?
I think I sold that watch for around 90, 80, if I'm, bought it for 50 cedis.
Yeah. And at this point, it was second hand.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
So I was like, wait, I just made some profit by taking a picture.
Almost 100%.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, what if I sold 2? What if I sold 3? What if I sold 4?
Yeah.
So that was the moment for me where I thought, maybe I could make business out of this. So I called a guy, he came back and I bought 2 of the watches.
Okay.
Sold 2 and then bought 3. Sold 3, bought 4. And that was the whole beginning of the watch journey.
Okay.
You know, so I started doing that, and I'm somebody who likes to push my limits. Things that people celebrate, I'm like, there's nothing.
Not yet.
It can be better, you know.
Yeah.
So selling watches was not going to be enough for me. I wanted to create a watch industry. So I sat down and I was like, wait, when people bring watches into Ghana, is there a corporate certified watch repairer?
Okay.
Or just the roadside repairers? So
Circle.
people having expensive watches wouldn't want to send their watch. That has to change. Ghana as a country needs a certified corporate watch repairer. Started learning watch repairs. I'll go to the roadside repairer, sit with them, be an apprentice for some time, learn watch repairs. Then instead of just selling watches, I was repairing watches.
Okay.
and I realized people had good watches but bad leather straps.
Okay.
I'm like, wait, let me learn how to make leather straps. I went to Caveman to apprentice for a shoemaker for some time to learn leather crafts. Then now I could make leather straps. I used to spend about 8 hours making a pair of straps.
Okay.
Pair of bad straps, you know. I made a lot of straps, just learning. I'll throw it out, and I was getting better and better at it. So now I can fix watches. I can make leather straps.
Yeah.
You know,
All this while you're still selling watches.
I was still selling watches, but what I wanted to do was to build a time industry.
Yeah.
Because there were people selling watches, but they were selling watches and other things, like perfumes and shoes.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the guy who did just watches.
Yeah.
So there I had to be very stubborn, because people would be like, after buying a watch from me, they want to buy perfumes. I was a young guy, hungry for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even though I knew where to get perfumes and sell, I refused to sell them.
Okay.
So I'll give you the number of somebody who sells perfume, because I wanted to be known for nothing but watches.
That identity.
People thought I was being unreasonable. Why don't you just sell it on the side and make
You
some
didn't
money?
get
I'm
the
like,
dream.
branding requires stubbornness and focus.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I stuck with that. And instead of just watches, I moved into wall clocks, into hourglasses,
Everything
compasses, sundial, Da
Yeah.
Vinci clocks, anything that told time.
Yeah.
So I knew what I was doing with stubbornness to build that industry for myself. I did that for about 3 years, and in 2018 I was like, Charlie, by now I know how watches are made inside out.
Yeah.
I could break watches down, use the spoiled components to form one good movement. I knew how these things were made.
Yeah.
Now the question was, why is it that no one is making watches in Ghana?
Yeah.
Started researching beyond Ghana, Africa. I couldn't find any African watchmakers. And I'm like, could we as a continent be so okay with importing watches?
Yeah.
Even though the people who taught me at the roadside were like veterans who knew watches inside out.
Yeah.
Why were they not making their own watches?
This is why we always have the problem with time.
Exactly.
on
You
this
know,
continent.
so I'm like, you know what? Me being the daring, adventurous, curious guy,
Yeah.
let me just try and make one watch with my name on it.
Okay. And what was that?
Caveman.
Are you called
How,
Caveman?
how did you
I
come
mean,
by
the
that?
brand name.
Yeah.
No, where did it get Caveman
Of all the
from?
names.
Of all the names, so what happened was that when I used to be indoors a lot, practicing, making straps and fixing watches. And my friends would call me to the basketball court and I would be like, Charlie, are they my cave inside though?
Oh, okay.
So that was, I mean, on the lighter note. But the real reason had been that while I was indoors, I used to watch documentaries a lot. This Discovery channels, geographical findings, how the pyramids were built, the calculations that went into started thinking that, I mean, the people before us were probably even more intelligent than we are, because they did very complex things with no technology.
Exactly. And fewer resources than we
Fewer
have.
resources, and these things are still durable till now.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, I'm going to build a brand that portrays the values of handcraft, durability, and that timelessness, like how the cavemen built their craft.
Right.
So I make sure that we maintain the traditional hand methods of watchmaking. When every company becomes very automated and AI dominated, we would make sure to incorporate the human handcraft and artistry.
Now, it's really a beautiful story. You know, we are
Exactly.
so into it. What would you consider your challenges today?
Yeah.
Because for me, it looks like you've arrived.
I haven't.
What are your challenges?
Working with people.
Don't
the
you
human
find that
attitude,
challenging?
Yeah,
It's an attitude issue.
yeah, it's very challenging.
What about that anyway?
I feel like I had become very used to pushing myself.
Right.
Becoming like a perfectionist sort of, which is a very key requirement in the watch industry. It's about detail and perfection, and mediocrity is very much not enough. You know, so probably work that the average Ghanaian could be applauded for, I'm like, no, it's not good enough. You know, so I've pushed myself my whole life. People go like, Charlie, you've done well, relax a little. I'm
Enjoy
like,
life small.
nah, like the crave doesn't stop. So I feel like I push that same expectation on my workers, that I expect them to be at some standard, which is quite beyond the normal Ghanaian mediocrity that is accepted here. So it's very hard.
It is.
I can
It is.
imagine.
Yeah.
Now, with where you are, where else do you want to be?
I want to get the brand to rival, like very much rival the global watch brands.
Okay.
The watch brands I had. We have a partnership with DHL where we ship all across the world.
Okay.
We have quite a huge chunk of our customers from the diaspora. But I want to like really get the brand presence in the global space.
Do you find yourself making that move?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
You're making some inroads already.
I am, yes.
Nice, nice,
I'm a very
nice.
patient guy, and I'm good with plans. So I'm patient to follow a strategy, and we've been doing that.
Awesome.
Now, just before we let you go, I'm sure Nana probably might have something else
Yeah,
to say, but
I just want to find out a quick one. The first watch you wanted to buy was 150 cedis.
Yeah.
And you thought that was expensive. Today you are making watches over 1,000 cedis. Are watches still expensive?
My watches are worth what we deliver.
that I agree.
Yeah.
Price is what you pay, value is what you
Exactly.
get.
Thank you. I like that. You
Yeah.
know. So yes, I think people who know watches, they know they are getting their money's worth when they come to me. Yeah.
Awesome.
And just a word of advice, to young people, because now we are all waiting for someone to employ us and trying to do something. We are in a society where it appears very difficult wanting to do stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
What will be your word to them?
I think people should know themselves. Okay, it's very important that when it comes to ability and output,
Yeah.
you could wake up, do the same things that I'm doing. We can go and set up a table at the same place. I may end up going home with 2,000 cities. You would go home with 100 cities, even though we did the same things.
Yeah.
The dynamics are very huge. Maybe the kind of customer that walked to me could pay that. It's just by coincidence. That same customer didn't come to you. So people shouldn't really see others' success and think they also want to do the same thing. You should know yourself, know what you're good at, and always find a way to industrialize what you're good at by probably getting a mentor or learning more, whatever you are good at. There are people who would become extremely successful in life working under a company.
Yeah.
Some people cannot. So people should just know themselves.
Not everyone is an entrepreneur.
Well,
Yeah.
true.
People should just know themselves and have the
really like
courage
that.
to push what they find when they search themselves.
Right. On a
Well-
lighter note, what kind of mood are you in when you grab your phone and begin to tweet?
Yes, you.
People meet me and they're like, do you handle your Twitter page yourself?
Sometimes I feel like, no, it's not you.
Yeah.
But do you?
Because when they meet me, they think I don't talk.
Yeah.
Then when they go on my Twitter,
No,
they're
because
like,
even me, sometimes I'm surprised.
Yeah, there's so much action on your Twitter.
Yeah. Or we shouldn't just take what we see, for what it is.
I feel like I had been a bit too uptight, okay? It had been about business my whole life. So I felt like social media became a way that I could
De-stress,
de-stress,
kinda.
So sometimes I could make a very funny post,
Yeah.
but the people around me go like,
Yeah.
when did he make that post?
Exactly.
Because that very time he was upset.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you get it? So I could be like really in a bad mood now at this very second, but you go on my Twitter and it's all funny stuff. So it became like an outlet to, just interact with people on social media.
Yeah.
Because in real life, I could see you and pass you by.
Well, I can see that.
And don't
I'm very,
talk. Take.
I'm a very daring
Tick.
person, very self-confident, very focused, very disciplined, boring social life.
You're making money. We like that. Don't worry.
Boring social life, and that's pretty much it.
Super. Anthony, you are a star. You are a celebrity, and we love you so
Superstar.
much for making us proud. And I would want to probably walk on the streets of London, go into a shop, and I pick a caveman watch. And I know it's going to happen
That will
real
happen.
soon.
Real soon,
All
real
the best, and
Thank
thanks
you.
for sharing.
But
your
one other
story.
thing that's also happening real soon is the wedding. So yeah, we are keeping eyes on
Look, if you are into
See, I'm actually looking at your hands to
it.
see.
7 years and counting.
Yeah,
See.
you are safe. I was going to come at you. You are safe.
if we are the friends of the groom, you know, we are the ones who are coming with the fascinators, you know, the fascinator that you sit and they're like, Sister Patrioti, and I'm
Thank
just
you.
open the name.
Thank you.
We are the ones coming.
Yeah.
We rock
When
the
I come
line.
and call on you guys, grooms, you will actually be my groomsmen team. When I call on you, don't say no. I'll come and call on you too.
You have no
Since
To
are
be in your
pushing-
groomsmen team.
Yes, groomsmen.
I would really love that. You know, it's,
We are all for
it's very
it.
cool when you see the ladies join the
Exactly.
groomsmen.
Yeah,
No, I
it's a
like
vibe,
that.
it's
I
a
like
vibe.
that. I
We are
like
all for it. Yeah,
will happen.
One call away.
Thank you.
Let's start polishing shoe. Anthony, thank you very much. This is the Upside Down Show. We'll be right back.
I passed by your favorite barbecue place and I got you something.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your pain level?
No, focus, Ayana.
Push harder.
I'm trying.
Oh, you've got to try harder.
I can't.
What's happening here? Nonsense.
They forced their way into the patient's room.
What?
And they held the treatment.
No,
His head, sir.
And you're not going to stop until you destroy everything that is good and decent about this hospital. I'm just lost for words.
Thank you for rescuing me from that accident.
That's a beautiful dash there by number 7, who's got only the defense to beat. He looks around, the goalkeeper is coming close to him. Lovely dash, he strikes! And it's in! It's a goal!
With only one Ghana cedi, you can win 270,000 Ghana cedis in the Betway Item 13 jackpot. Dewo Henry. Bet responsibly, not for persons under the age of 18. This advert has been approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
When you love someone, you do anything. Praise the things that you can display. You shoot the moon, put out the sun. When you love someone, you deny the truth. Believe a lie. There'll be times that you believe you could really fly, but your lonely nights has just begun. When you love someone, when you love someone, you feel it deep inside. Nothing else could ever change your mind. When you want someone, when you need someone, when you love someone, when you love someone, you sacrifice. You risk it all, no matter what may come. When you love someone, when you love someone, you feel it deep inside, and nothing else could ever change your mind. When you want someone, when you need someone, you love someone, yeah. When you love someone. will never drown. Wise men said only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. I said, would it be a sin? But I can't help it, falling in love with you. Like the river goes gently to the sea, darling, so we go. Some things meant to be. Oh yeah. So take my hand. But I can't help you. Mediodorfoniato, mi cocoso, mi disegni, ma fiodo. Oh, I say, Bejane do for baby, need of for baby. If you miss another, and you know what's to crumble, I'm on me. I say, what you do before you do. And come to me, Chana Sabe, my main fantasy, if you hear me a sign. Nara hope it put me over. It's a mania, it's a be any moment, you'll be just a while. Brand on my fever, I'll be baby, daddy, I know me. If I'm a call, daddy, I know me. Go tell my lover, they are the die, yo. Wanukata makate mujaka mada de keode jadola melio de shronye maguna walo afina kobe walalo ye mala shronye maguna walo afina kobe walalo ye mala. I know my level, from my level, from my level, my level low. Maybe today I no get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something, and I go buy motor for mama. But the enemy won't worry me. I go show all of them tragedy. No be today, we start to. So you for sing my song, oh. You for keep him for long, oh. Cause you don't know the day where Jesus Christ he go come, oh. If you see me today, I know my level, or my level, I'm on my level, oh. I know my level. My level low, I'm on my level low. I know my level, or my level low. I'm on my level low. Say hi, I know my level, or my level low. I'm on my level low. The Anytime I dey walk, I I'm in a get on my bed, they kai. Lonely, lonely story. Say I know my level. Upside down level. CCTV level low.
Of course, we know our level. No, then you should join us here. Yes. Nene.
Yes.
See your guitar.
Oh, Charlie.
Nene, they give pressure.
Oh, I did learn from you. You're looking beautiful.
Nene, it's okay. It's okay. No, they give pressure. It's okay. I take it back. But how are you?
Nice one there.
You know, Heritage Caravan is around the corner.
I know, right?
Yeah, good.
Nice one.
But Charlie, how be?
Oh, how be the
Boko,
BBI Boko. Just like how be Boko, you know.
Yeah. Tell me about this guitar.
Okay,
he has two.
I have two, yeah.
So who made it? What? Did you record it or?
Yes, you didn't make it yourself?
No. It's a smart guitar.
What does that mean?
So it has a Bluetooth function. I can connect it with my phone, play a song from my phone. It will come out of it. It has a lot of nice features. Maybe if I'm supposed to do another set, I will do something for you to see.
Okay. Yeah. No, you are a one-man band.
Yes, please.
How many instruments do you play?
Okay, so I do harmonica, guitar, keyboard. I do a little bit of electronic saxophone. For now, that's all. Okay, and a harp.
You know, there are people who were born with, microphones in their hands, people who were born with stethoscopes, around their heads and all that. You can tell from, when they landed that, this child will be a musician, this child will be a doctor. Would you describe yourself as one of such people?
No.
So where did you find music? Where did music find you?
Music found me after SHS. I grew up in
SHS where?
Nungwa Priseko. After SHS, I joined a few choirs.
Church?
Yeah.
Okay, where?
Yeah. I'm very few crowds.
And you were sorry.
Yeah.
You only joined them for the music.
I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn. But even though I think in school, in primary, I was in Kutuka.
Okay.
My dad was a military man.
Okay.
So I was in a military school, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So so I started singing a few jingles. I used to like music a lot. Anytime they are playing a song on radio, it's like glue. I would just I want to get like some magnet, you know. That was the whole thing.
So when did you learn the instruments?
Learning the instrument, that was after SHS.
Okay, in church, when you found yourself in the chorus?
I started from online, watching videos, reading books. Yes.
Really? Wow. Instruments you play?
Actually, close to 16 years.
Wow.
You were born to be a musician, that's the thing.
That's what I said.
I didn't know I'll be a musician, actually. I wanted to be a pilot.
Hey, who dreams?
I wanted to be a boxer.
Yeah.
And hey, why?
The physique.
Oh, Charlie, don't laugh.
Physique, babe.
It's because of the physique I gave up the dream.
Now, boxers, hey.
You want to be a boxer?
What was the attraction for you? What was the attraction?
I love contact sports.
Yeah.
Hey, MP program, I am modesta. So, Nana, how are you doing? How is music? How is the business now?
Business is good. By the grace of God. Like, honestly, it's been good.
Yeah. We like to hear.
Yeah.
So what are your plans? What else do you want to do? Now you can play all the instruments. You do fantastic music. You are, a solo artist doing everything that a band should be doing.
Yeah.
Life, what do you want to achieve?
Yeah, okay. I want to get to the point, maybe, I don't know. I have weird dreams.
No, it's allowed.
Tell us about them.
It's allowed.
I want to perform in a space shuttle. In space.
Why
not?
not?
Perform in space.
Yeah.
Elon. Okay, I'll talk to him after. Don't worry.
I need to.
Oh, you don't be my guy.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie.
Oh, I'll talk to him for you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What does that add to your skill, to your performance? Because I see that you enjoy it so much, you know, because the first time that I really encountered you was on Heritage Caravan. And I was like, who is this? You know, so I'm connecting the dots. Why these weird places?
Music for me, it wasn't just about making, like going to look for money, but it was about the fulfillment. Exactly. I feel anytime I perform for people and then they enjoy it, I feel so happy. I remember I used to work in a hotel.
Where?
It was in Ungwa. I don't want to mention their name. But I used to work in a hotel.
As what? Anyway?
I was.
Oh, you were okay. So you were the spy.
No.
So when they come and they want to say you to go and spy, check which car park for them.
No. So when I was in the hotel, I started as a security.
Okay.
Then, so when I was a security, that was even when I really fell in love with music. So they used to play jazz music over there, and I will move from my position and come and sit to where the music was being played. I just want to enjoy it. So as soon as I hear a car horn, I have to run straight.
Do the hotel people know that you are Nenena now?
Oh, they know.
Yeah. How do they feel?
I visit them.
Have you performed there?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I actually started performing there.
Homecoming.
When I was a bar attendant, anytime I serve the guests with drinks, when the place is less busy, I just pick up my guitar. I have my guitar with me all the time.
Okay.
So then I sing for them. So I started getting shows from there.
Nice.
Wow. This
is great stuff. Hopefully one day we'll wake up and then on City TV, Nenena from space.
Charlie.
That will be the day, man. It will happen. You know, I mean, you're allowed to dream whatever dream you want.
Exactly. You're right.
All the best, Nene. We wish you well. You're a fantastic guy. Yeah. All right, now also soon, we just have to let you be now. Unfortunately, it's been a fantastic evening, inspirational stories, fantastic entertainment. Thank you very much for your time. I'm Freema Eduname.
And of course, my name is Nana.